Hey guys, welcome to video 17. This is Paul Farmer, and today we are moving right along. We're going to be talking about Facebook. Before I get to that though, I want to just take a few minutes and review what we've covered already. So as you can see, there's a lot in here. And the whole point of this training, just as a review, was for you to start at the beginning, go all the way through it, and by the time you come out of it, you're going to know exactly how to get results. No matter what you're promoting, really. This is designed for any business, any opportunity. And that's what's so awesome about it, because you can plug anything you want into this. So I started off with just a review of what to be expected. Now, when I get through this training, all this is going to come together, and you're going to understand why I did it this way and why I'm encouraging you to do it this way. So we have the overview. We go over what this is going to be about. Okay, so it brings people into it. They kind of have an understanding of what's going to happen, what to expect. You set the expectations, that kind of thing. Then we went into the foundational stuff. Okay, this is the stuff that people find boring. This is the stuff that people usually want to skip over, but it's just so critical, so vital to your success that you get this stuff down, and that's why it's in here. Sure, I could have skipped over it and went right to the nuts and bolts, but I've said this in previous trainings. It's like if you don't have these foundational pieces in place, it's like trying to build a skyscraper without a foundation. All that's going to happen is it's going to fall to the ground. It's going to crumble. If you don't have belief, it's like having a car that's the tire is stuck in the mud, and you keep pressing on that gas. You're taking action, right? But you're not going anywhere. In fact, you're just digging the hole deeper. So it's just super important to get this stuff. You got to have a purpose, belief, focus. You want to go big in your business. Now, I can't stress that one enough. Go big in your business. It just changes everything for you. Too many people start at the smallest, little, tiniest level with no investment at all and expect to get miracle results, and it doesn't happen. Follow a game plan. Take massive action. Huge. Take massive action. Offer massive value. That's what this is for. This is what this whole training is for. You're offering massive value. There's not too many people doing this. Okay? Offer massive value. It will make you stand out. It will have people coming in your business left and right. That is why that's in there. Put yourself in front of your business. You can't hide behind someone else's funnel. You have to put yourself in front of it. People join people, not the business. They join people. Then we got into daily method of operation. Full entire daily method of operation. What I do on a daily basis, I broke it down. Maybe you do something different and you want to make it your own. That's cool. But you want to have a daily method of operation, something you go to every single day without fail, that you know is going to be a you know what to do. You don't have any confusion. There's no, oh, what am I going to do today? You already know. You go to bed knowing. You wake up knowing. Okay? How to create content. We went over how to create content. How to do keyword research. How to do a blog. I even gave you a link to set up a blog. If you don't want to blog, again, I keep saying this, you don't need to blog. It's only if you're really serious about your business and you want to have a hub that you control, then you can blog. But you don't have to. You get away with just doing videos. Video. I did 2 videos on this, and I broke down exactly what I do to rank videos. So by this point, if you've gone through these videos, you know exactly how to rank videos. There should be no confusion. If there is confusion, go back to those 2 videos and watch those again, because what I teach you in those videos absolutely works. It absolutely works. YouTube thumbnail. Okay, this is optional. You can use whatever thumbnail you want on there. This is just a basic way to do it. You can go to Fiverr and hire someone to do a thumbnail for you. You can do Photoshop if you know how to do that. We use Canva. Canva is very easy. It's free. Remember, this training is for you if you're struggling, you don't have a marketing budget, or you have a small marketing budget. Syndication, sharing your content. Okay, so that brings us to Facebook. Now, Facebook is a beast. Okay, you can make a lot of money with Facebook. I have made thousands of dollars using Facebook. Okay, Facebook's very powerful, but you have to know how to use it. One thing you absolutely don't want to do with Facebook is just, I'm going to say, vomit your link everywhere. And what I mean by that is just slap your link all over the place, on your page, on your friend's page, in groups. If all you do is slap your link, there's no value. You're not offering any value at all. There's no reason why anyone is going to ever want to join you. You might get one as a fluke, but typically that's not going to work. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually, here's the thing. My wife put together a training before she was my wife. She put together a training on Facebook, and instead of me going through and explaining everything to you, I think it would be best for you just to watch that training, because it's a very good training on Facebook. It's going to teach you what you need to have on your page to attract people to you, how to approach people, how to find people, how to communicate with people. Okay, so Facebook, the reason I don't like Facebook is because it's just full of distractions. You're going to get out there, you're going to start communicating with people, and if you're not completely focused on what you're doing, you're going to get distracted very easily, because what's going to happen is people are going to start sending you their links, and they're going to start telling you how great their product or service is. And if you are not completely focused on what you're doing, you're going to lose where you're going, and you're going to end up joining other programs you never expected to join. It's a fact. It's going to happen. You're going to end up buying different trainings you never expected to buy. You're going to have tools you never expected to purchase. So you need to be aware of that. But Facebook, if done correctly, is a gold mine, a literal gold mine. Okay. Now, as you guys can see, going forward, there are just a few more things I'm going to be going over. I'm going to put this whole thing together, box it up nice, right? And this is going to be a piece of value. It's going to be a sales funnel. It's going to be bringing you in sales on pretty much a daily basis once you have this thing dialed in. I'm giving you step by step what you need to do. You really don't need to go anywhere else. If you follow this, you will get results, guaranteed, okay? I guarantee you, if you take action and you do what is said on this video, you will get results. There's just no other way around it. Okay, so here we go. I made this in, guess what? Power Lead System. All right, Power Lead System. You're going to get this page. Just click on the link, get this page. Watch the training. It's a 22-minute video. Watch it. Okay, watch it in full. Then below, there's all kinds of scripts you can follow. I'm not going to go over all this stuff. You can read over it. You can follow the video. But this stuff absolutely works. Again, this is how I've made thousands of dollars on Facebook following these scripts, these exact scripts. Now, you can tweak them a little bit, but they work as is. I would just put a little personal touch to it. Okay, so you're going to have to take some time and go through this. Watch the video again. Now, this is to get you started. If you want more, if you want step-by-step scripts for each individual person you talk to, like if they're a dentist, if they're a network marketer, if they are an internet marketer, if they're a fitness specialist, if they're a blogger, and the list goes on, if they're a teacher. If you want scripts, step-by-step scripts, copy and paste scripts on what to say to these people, how to qualify them, how to take them through the conversation and get them to buy from you, then you're going to want to click on this button here. Let me show you what that is. Okay, this is extra. This is extra training, but this training is done by a guy that's been doing Facebook for 20 years. 20 years and has made millions of dollars teaching people and using Facebook alone. Okay, so we're going to go into Power Lead System because you get this training. It's called Endless Free Leads 11. This shows 10, but it's 11 now. Endless Free Leads 11. You get this training right here free when you get Power Lead System at the gold level, which is $53.97 with the affiliate a month. Now, I've already told you need to stand out in front of your business, and that's what Power Lead System is for. I used this in Power Lead System. This is what I used. If you want this, when you're putting this together, if you want this, all you need to be is a Power Lead System member, and I can send you the share code, and you can get this exact page. You could change out the video, you can change out the text, you can do whatever you want, because it's very simple in Power Lead System to change it out. But absolutely, that's just another perk for Power Lead System. So let me show you what's back here. Now, I can't go in strict detail. Like, I can't actually open this up because there's copyright laws. But I can show you, like, there's social scripts. These scripts show you everything step by step by step, exactly what to say. Exactly what to say. If we go back here, you can see, is it this one? It's a $300 value. Okay, it's not showing up here, but if you go to training, Endless Free Leads 11, okay, it pops up the same, but this, oh yeah, valued at $299. So you could buy this off the market, right? On the market, outside of Power Lead System. You can buy it, and you can get it for $300 basically. Or you can get Power Lead System and get it there and get all the tools, all the training, everything else for $53.97 a month. That's it. Okay, so you get everything. Now this training, we go back right here. This training breaks down everything you need to know. So you have your Getting Started Fast, where basically he's going to tell you what to look for, how to find people, how to connect with people, what to say, that kind of thing. You have a full daily routine, daily method of operation, just for Facebook, okay, recruiting. You have the script books, which is step-by-step scripts. It walks you through copy-paste scripts, what to use, when to use it, how to close a sale, tips and shortcuts. You have coaching. You can actually go and listen to real coaching calls, and you can pick up things from there where he's doing coaching. He's actually coaching people and telling them what they need to do differently. You learn a lot from that. And there's just a ton of information in here. If you go through this training, it's designed to get you one sale a day just through this Facebook recruiting, okay? Now, if you don't want this, and I understand, that's fine. If you don't want it, just go through my training here. Go through this training, and this is going to get you going. I've made thousands of dollars just using these scripts. These scripts alone, I've made thousands of dollars. So absolutely can do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this video right after the video I have now. So you can just stay right on this video. I'm also going to put a link so you can go get this full training and go through it. Okay? So that's Facebook. Facebook is powerful. Take some time and go through this with everything that we've gone through already. Everything we've gone through. If you haven't gone through all these videos, go back and go through them. Go back and go through them. Go through them as many times as you need to till you start understanding it. Okay, so this alone by itself you can use, and you'll be able to get a sale a day once you perfect it. Now, putting all this together plus this is just going to put it on steroids. Okay, so stay tuned. I'm going to put the video right after this one, and I will see you on the next training video. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, like, comment below. Let me know what you think about this training, what you're getting out of it, and I'll see you on the next training.
But this is our Facebook 101 training on conversations, okay? Just a few things we're going to cover here. These are some of the biggest questions actually I have been getting from our partners or people who even are not on my own personal team or personal business partners of mine, but they come asking me for help, and I want to make sure that you guys know there's things that you can do, questions that you can ask, and answers for you to succeed. So why do I need to do this? Why do you need to do this? Because when you apply this correctly, this is going to be the fastest way to get a sale, period. I mean, I'm not even kidding. The more people you get in front of your offer, the more sales you're going to make. It doesn't cost you anything, so that makes me excited. So who do we talk to, right? Who is the ideal business partner for you? What kind of person do you want to attract? And really, we just need to answer these questions for ourselves, because what kind of values do are important to you? Do you value integrity? Do you value transparency, respect? Do you want someone who is going to work with you, who has a sense of humor, who is an action taker, who values honesty? Like, what else? What matters to you? That's something that you need to identify before you even start looking for people to talk to. And where do we find people, right? There's so many choices here. You can go to some of your current friends, some of your friends of friends, there's groups you can go to. There's also a graph search, and real quick, I want to show that to you because a lot of people don't know what a graph search is. Graph search is basically when you go up here to the search bar, you're going to type, I don't know, a keyword. Let's see, network marketing. Oops, I know how to spell. Network marketing. So see down here, there's all find groups named network marketing, find pages named network marketing. We're going to click on see more results. Oops, I didn't apply. There we go. See more results. Okay. And this is going to take us to another page. Now this will take us to all the results that it finds connected to network marketing. We can click on people. These are all people who have some sort of connection with network marketing. The first couple might be people that you know, but if you keep scrolling, there's going to be people that you may have never talked to. And this is a great way to connect with people, because these are, people that are actually in your line of work, people that are connected with what you're looking for, what you want, what you have to offer. Okay. And okay, so that's basically it. You can, let's see, if I type, let's type, I don't know, give me a name of a speaker, somebody. Who's a good speaker, like someone to follow? How about Ray Higdon? Let's type Ray Higdon. We're gonna add that in. All right, so, where was I? Okay, so I'm gonna type in Ray Higdon, right? And then what's going to happen is it's going to take you to the page, obviously, but there's all kinds of people here that, I mean, he has 69,000 likes. That's 69,000 people that you can start talking to. And you know that everyone who is in connection with Ray Higdon is going to be a great person to talk to. Either they're going to be a great person already, or they're striving, they're looking for something better. They're looking for something bigger, because I don't know if you guys are familiar with Ray Higdon, but he offers a lot of value, a ton of training that helps people. So, hold on, I gotta remember where I was going with this. Oh yeah, so we're gonna type in Ray Higdon, and then if you look down, we're gonna people who like Ray Higdon, okay? And this is everyone that likes Ray Higdon. I mean, it's 69,000 people. Can't go wrong here, okay? It's so simple to find people to talk to when you do this, because like I said, they're already connected with things that are in line with what you're doing. And if you look here, they have a little message thing here, so you can, like, this person's already my friend, so I could just click on the message thing, and I'm trying to look for people who are not my friends. Obviously, I have a lot of friends who like Ray Higdon, so I'm going to keep scrolling. Scroll, 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 scroll. Okay, here's a couple people. Hendra. She's not a friend of mine, so I can just click message. Boom. Pops up. Okay? Real easy. Hey, Hendra, and I'll go over this in a little bit. How's it going? Oops. Oops. Can't type. Hey, Hendra, how's it going? Okay? Very easy. Very simple. The message gets out. Quick. Okay? That's all you want. You just want the message to get out. So back to our little slideshow here. All right, so next, so you have the people you're going to talk to. You have now, what am I going to say? What do I need to say to these people? Well, obviously this is not a sales model, okay? No sales model. We're not the typical salesman that you find at the used car sales who's trying to sell you a piece of junk. This is simple conversation, okay? The key is to be very, very interested. We're talking with people, not robots, okay? It's about building relationships, always asking the right questions. What you want to find out is where they're at right here, right now, and then you can move from there. The next slide. Okay, so these are some of the few crucial questions that need to be happening in your conversations, okay? The first thing that you're going to do is just say, hey, what's up? How's it going? How's your day going so far? It's simple, casual conversation. If you go to a Walmart and you happen to meet someone, and this is just hypothetical, I am just giving an example. But if you happen to meet someone, you're not going to go and say, hey, my name is Mariana. I do network marketing. I also have a son. He's 10 years old. He loves to swim, and I love the beach, and blah, 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 blah. You're not going to meet someone like that, right? They're going to walk away from you. They're going to say, oh my goodness, this lady is nuts. What is she on? Get me out of here. Right? I mean, it works the same way on Facebook. You're building a relationship, and it's just a simple, casual conversation. A simple hello, right? Okay, so there are some options here. Like I said, you can go through the graph search like I showed you, but there are also people on your profile, and I want to show you that real quick too. There are also people on your profile who are ready to talk to you. They'd love to hear from you. They're active and, commenting and liking your posts, and you're ignoring them. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll down. I know I have a post in here that has a lot. Here's one. Okay, I'm going to click on the likes because I have 19 likes on this post. So I'm going to go through and I'm just going to very easily click on message. And this is how easy it is, okay? How simple and quick you can get your messages out. Hey, Rona, don't spell that wrong. How's it? And what I'm going to do is highlight, copy, paste, enter, next. Okay, watch this. This is so cool. Boom. Pamela, how's it going? Send. Next. Michelle, guess what I'm going to do? Copy, paste. Hey, Michelle. Michelle, if you're watching this, I still love you, okay? Next, keep going down the row. It's so quick. This does not have to take you all day. All right? So, I'm going to go back to my little slides. And where were we? How are you guys liking this so far? Am I doing okay? Anybody? I don't know if you guys can see any comments or questions down below, Paul and Elena. Maybe you can help me out here if people are commenting or something. Next slide. Okay, so this is something that is very, very important. because your job is just to get your message out as quickly and as efficiently as possible. As soon as they reply, you are scanning their profile. If you don't know them, if you've never connected with them before, you're scanning their profile for things that you have in common, for something that you can compliment them on, or something going on in their life. Okay? You can use form if you don't know what to ask. And if you don't know what form is, it basically stands for family. So things that, you know, their family, you ask them if they have any kids, blah, blah, blah. Their occupation, any, gosh, what's the R? Family, occupation, recreation. So things that they like doing for fun. And then either something that motivates them or the message that you want to get out to them. Okay, that's what the M can stand for. It can alternate depending on your conversation. If you need to give them a message, like your message is basically, you know, talking about or leaving the sharing the business or the opportunity that you have. And if you are going in a different direction as far as message goes, then you're going to be message as far as motivation goes, sorry. If you are going in the direction of motivation and you are not ready to talk about business with them, then just find out what motivates them. Okay? People are motivated by different things, and you need to find out as much as possible about your new friend. Okay? All right. So the psychology of speaking to someone is very different when it comes to men or women. Okay? Just a little something that I think you guys should know. Women feel and men think. Okay? So when you're talking to a woman, it doesn't matter whether you are a man or woman, but when you're talking to a woman and you're saying, hey, you know, I really feel like this would benefit you, or I really feel like this could help you. Check this out. You know, if you're talking to a man, I think this could help you. I think you should check this out. It just is a psychological thing that happens in people's brains when you use words that connect with them. And you also want to mimic the person's language. So like, you know, if you're talking to someone that says, you know, responds to you and says, hey, what's up, man? You know, you can come back and be like, nothing, what's up, bro? Or, you know, what's up? Or just, you know, kind of mimic their language. Sorry. All right. So a little kind of, I just have like a little, what do you call this? A script, I guess you can say. Once they come back and they respond, whatever they say, you know, they're going to ask you, if they do, usually I get people who ask me, how are you? Or how's it going for you? How's your day going? The exact response that I give, I'm not even going to lie, the first thing I say is, I'm awesome. Thanks. Okay? Everything else after that is whatever's going on in my life throughout that day or that week or whatever I have exciting happening in my life. The reason I say I'm awesome, it's because it's an affirmation for myself. I know I'm awesome. I'm a rock star and I have something amazing to share with people. Okay? So it's a little affirmation for myself, but it also gives a positive, I guess, uplift to the conversation, so to speak. So you're going to give a little about what you got going on in your life. That's the first thing that's going on in the first response you give in reply to when they come back to you, okay? And then, you know, whatever they respond, great, you know, awesome, whatever. I noticed you're in blah, blah, blah. I have some friends out there, you know, what is it? Is that where you grew up or something like that? You know, just kind of keeping that conversation flowing, but always ending with a question, always, okay? This is like you're giving them a mini story about yourself, but then asking a question. The best marketers tell stories and ask the best questions. That's like key to marketing, all right? All right, so you only need about 2 or 3 replies back and forth, a couple LOLs, ha-ha-has to get the conversation moving in a positive direction. You're going to give a little about yourself each time to create a connection and help them feel comfortable enough to open up with you, but you're always ending your next reply with a question. And then moving into what they do, okay? So when someone says, you know, when you feel like you're ready to move into, excuse me, after you go into those first 2 or 3 questions and you kind of got this rapport going on, you're going to move into what they do and you're going to ask, so what is it you do exactly, Paul? What is it you do exactly, Elena? you're going to listen and wait for a reply. That's all you need to say. What is it you do exactly? Okay? They are going to tell you and then ask you. And you're going to say something like, I work online, basically show people how to make money online. I actually made a video where I explain a little more about myself and what I do. May I share that with you? Okay? Very, very easy, right? It's not complex. You're not telling them that you move mountains on the internet and you lead people to the end of the world and are moving in the direction of success for everyone. Okay? It doesn't need to be a long drawn out exaggeration is what I'm saying. You work online, you basically show people, give them a tiny little bit how to make money online. It kind of piques some interest, and then you're going to ask a question. May I share this with you? May I share my video with you? I did a video that explains a little bit more about myself and what I do. Can I share that with you? Okay, very simple. And this is where your personal selling story is going to come into play. Okay, video is very, very powerful, and I have yet to find someone tell me, oh, no thanks, I don't want to learn more about you. Okay, this is personal. It gets to they get to see you talking in a different perspective. They build another connection with you. And if you don't know how to make a story selling video, you can find this on the team training page, dreambigteam.com/training. If you cannot access that, leave us a message in the little pop-up chat thing, or you can click on one of the buttons down on the login page to send us a request. All right, so again, if you don't have a story selling video, you have a little bit of some options here. How are you finding the economy? You've built a connection at this point, so now you need to find a need. Could you see an extra, or could you use an extra, I don't know, $1,000 a month? But see, this amount depends on what you're marketing to, right? And it needs to be congruent with you. All right. By congruent, I mean, like, if you've never made $10,000 in a month, then it doesn't. It's people are going to read through that. They're not going to believe you because it's not going to be congruent with you. All right. So what happens if they say no? It doesn't matter. Okay. Some are going to take it. Some will. Some won't. So what? Next, you are finding your ideal business partner. Okay, all you're doing is looking for the aces in your deck of cards. It's a strategic numbers game. By strategy, I mean you're on a mission to find your ideal business partner. Okay, so if they tell you no, awesome. So do you have anything planned for the week or for the weekend? I save this question when something like this comes up, because this is my out. I'm going to listen. I'm going to wait for the reply and say, awesome, nice. All right, Paul, well, I got to head out, but it was great chatting with you. I'll catch up with you later. And you move on. Simple as that, okay? Let me see. All right, so some follow-up, closing questions, kind of, so to speak. So, Paul, based on what you've seen and heard, can you see an opportunity here? Man, I can't talk today. All right, so if they give you an objection and they come back and say, no, or no, I'm not interested or whatever, well, let me ask you a question. What has to happen for you to feel comfortable to move forward and participate? Or when you're looking for a new business, what do you typically look for? What's most important to you? Okay, very, very simple. All right, so now the key here is persistence. Persistence is going to make you, or to be what makes or breaks you here, because the follow-up is what's important. These are some of the percentages for bringing in new partners into your business, okay? And, if you look, I mean, this is a pretty dramatic jump once you get to the 5th and 12th connection. The conversation is going, let's see, what? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted over here with some things going on. But anyways, the conversation is going to start right from the beginning, and you know what, guess what? Now you have leverage on your side, because when you're following up, you've already asked some important questions. You've already, taken some notes down, and you can use that to your advantage. If you found out, something about their son or projects or whatever, how's your son doing? How did your project go? How was the wedding? Did you get that promotion you were looking for? The follow-up is where you will prove that you were listening and that you really care. Okay, that's why it's so important. And just remember, these scripts are just a guideline, okay? I want to make sure you know that our conversations don't always go word for word, as I have shown you here. But if you're lost, what I've given you here today will work. And most important, mindset is crucial, guys. I'm not even exaggerating. Don't let any lack of knowledge paralyze you, though. Just remember that you're gonna suck first, okay? You're gonna go through something called suckville, is what Ray Higdon calls it. But you just gotta keep doing it, and then do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and accept that it's part of the process. And the important thing is to practice, like I said. The more you practice the strategies, the more you read, the more you hear the audios, the more you practice self-love and read your affirmations, the more results you're going to see. You see, this takes us back to our cartoon, okay? I want to remind you that this is about posture. The cartoon you see here is cute and it's funny, but there is a sad truth to this that we often overlook. Many of us are groomed to be obedient, passive, pliable, and robots, so to speak, to fit into a controllable society. And that needs to stop, right? If you're going to have a successful business, that stops now. Before you start your chats, you got to remind yourself that you're a rock star. You have the cookie, okay? You not only have an amazing program to offer that is making a difference, but you are a valuable person with a gift to help others. And yeah, I know what you're probably thinking, Mariana, I just want to make some money. I don't care a flipper noodle about helping people right now. Well, fine, if you choose to swallow that. I won't. I believe that deep down inside, you really do want to make a difference in the world and help others. I don't believe in coincidence. There is a reason you found this business model. There is a reason you are here right now listening to the sound of my voice. You have what it takes, but you have to own it. Become the person that you're looking to recruit, okay? All right, so another Ray Higdon quote, I know I bring him up a lot, but I love this guy. If your mindset is askew, it's going to impact everything you do. There are two demons that will keep you where you are. Ego and money beliefs, okay? We all suffer from these, but you have to scale up your mindset. That is why some make zero and others create empires, okay? It's all about how you scale and what you focus on. You know, when you scale, you're scaling your mindset and your connections. Average connections, I believe, are about 25 connections a day if you are really serious and you want to take this full time. Staying positive and being focused on what you're doing is important too. Scientific studies have been done on this, guys. Things that happen in your brain with positive and negative thoughts. And if you don't believe me, go do a Google search right now and type in a website that I learned 2 days ago, actually. drleaf.com, Dr. D-R, and then leaf, like the leaf falling off a tree, drleaf.com. She goes over some incredible scientific studies about how positive and negative thoughts have a huge impact on our lives and on what happens in our lives, okay?